well, since I've been injured, basically, I wasn't able to jump for so long. Just focusing on form shooting helped me become a better shooter because, I get to work on my balance, feel for the rim and the arc, and just the touch. Obviously, if I would have did this a lot earlier, I would have been a better shooter from the beginning. But it just takes a lot of time. And, I tore my Achilles, so I had nothing but time. I would be in the gym shooting. Like I did 50 each spot, like 50 close, 50 mid, and then 50 closer to the free throw line. And then I did 20 free throws, and then I did like 10 to 15 no jump 3 pointers. So it's like I did it so much because I just couldn't jump that it finally felt good, and that's overall. I hope my shot. You know, you've seen how it developed over the years. It just helped me get in rhythm better. Just catching the ball and just as soon as it catch, just going right into your shot. And when I was younger, it just didn't feel comfortable doing that. But the more I started doing that, the more it started feeling comfortable. I wasn't overthinking. It was just you know got me used to that. Shooting close shots, but it has to be perfect makes just to get the feel of my arc. Really, I'm trying to get 25 perfect makes from 3 spots, and then I shoot 5 free throws in a row, and then I shoot um, a form 3 pointer, make 2, and that is how I begin every day in the gym. Sometimes it's not 20 shots, sometimes it's like 5 makes, but it's still the same formation basically. However much time I have before we start, that's what I do.
Do you like the balls
Huh?
in the KBL?
Huh?
Do you like those balls?
I mean, I got used to it. It's what they use overseas, really. Japan used the same kind, so
Do you have a favorite basketball?
I I would say the old Spalding because
Same. The indoor one.
once you get sweaty or whatever, it gets more grippy or
Yeah,
whatever you want to call it.
that's why I like that one too.
Usually, when you sweat on this one, it should
It's
slip.
done.
Yeah.
So, what do you think is how important do you think it is for like the youth of today to be working on form shooting? I remember when we coached at Roosevelt, that was something we were implementing at practice and teaching some of those kids, the importance of that. Like, do you think that there's value in that?
Oh, definitely. But I mean, I would say everybody's different. Some people need it more than others, but it is always something you should start off with. Whatever gets you in your rhythm of like whether it's 10 close shots and then you move back. But I think even superstars of today always say they start close and always start close. Don't just come in shooting threes. Like there's always some type of form shooting that you need to be doing or something just to get the feel of the ball and the rim. All gyms are different. Some of it, the atmosphere is different. Like the high school gyms, they have the goals that come down from the ceiling. That's
Yeah.
different from college where you have the little goal and like there's nothing in the back.
Right.
And then same for like professionals was like the atmosphere can be completely different and that like I don't know what you want to call it, but like that really that perception, yeah, that really impacts when you're shooting. I realize that too.
Well, I also think it helps build confidence too.
Oh
Like seeing
yeah,
the ball go in the rim. Like when you first step out on the court and you see the ball go in the rim, there's a lot of confidence that you get in that moment. And like I know my dad used to tell me, if you're having a bad shooting day or you missed your first couple of shots, like go make some layups. Go see the ball go in the basket first, and
yeah,
after that, all of a sudden you have more confidence. Like, oh, I know how to do this. I've reminded back to muscle memory. how to shoot, how to see the ball go on the rim.
That is true. I would guess like for me is my one of my issues is not keeping my eyes on the rim. So obviously like that gets me dialed in mentally. It's like eye on the rim, eye on the rim, eye on the rim. And I say it every time. And eventually when I get to the game or practice or whatever, it's second nature. Like
Yeah.
it just happens automatically because if I don't do it, that's like the few times I did skip it, it was I'm like, why am I shooting like that? That's why I shoot short or whatever because it's like, you know, it took me. I don't know why it took me a long time to realize best thing you could do when you shoot the ball, look at the rim. Because I definitely did not used to do that. Toad, like half the time, I don't know how the world I made shots. I was not looking at the rim. I was just, I don't know. I would just be looking at
What was
what's
you
in front of
looking
me.
at?
What was in front of me? But it's like,
So you just making eye contact with me while I'm defending you, and then you just shoot the ball and stare at me.
yeah. Or it's
Did
like,
you watch the ball? Were you watching the ball?
no.
You were the ball.
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes I did look at the rim, but like when it got to the 3 pointers, that's like that was my issue. Like I'm too busy worried about fumbling with the ball, trying to get it perfect.
Yeah.
And then as I'm shooting, then I look up, but then it's like I didn't have the target in my eyes the whole time.
Right.
So it's like that is what I feel like I got better at. It's just like feet, eyes up at the rim, my hands do whatever it needs to do, but as soon as my feet and eyes are connected to the rim, it's one motion from there.
Right.
So that is what I'm trying to perfect basically.
Yeah.
But it's also I was gonna say because especially in high school I used to shoot like fadeaways, one dribble, pull up, and like you throw me the ball at the elbow and I would just run through it and shoot. So majority of the time I it's just the motion that I practice so much that I think I knew the rim was there. So like when I go to shoot, I just know I just got to turn my body and do my wrist this way, and then the ball will go in. So like I never really broke it down to like how everything could be broken down to very detailed. So it's like going back over. That's why the fundamentals are important. Let me just say that.
Can you say it one more time for the people in the back?
That's why fundamentals are important. And I guess in my own stubborn way, I don't know why. I was just just took me a while. It takes a while. As well as some people it's different. So yeah. I definitely used to shoot two motion shot, I guess, the catapult or whatever you want to call it. Like bring it back and then
like
go
a
forward.
slingshot.
So like obviously the biggest thing is just one motion, energy from my feet, and never stop that energy until the ball like is out of my hand.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's been helping my shot a lot. I also have a bad habit of shooting slow. That is also like is I got the idea of the one motion, but like the speed of it needs to be carried because when I go slow, that's when I can end up stopping the momentum of the energy that I try to produce from the ground, basically. So that's when I end up short, end up doing like it just feels off. Like I already know I'm gonna miss it before it happens because every once in a while I have to restart and just be like, it's not that I'm shooting bad shots, I'm just shooting slow.
Right.
And then once I speed it up, there you go, it's back to normal. So it's just whatever your mechanics is, it's just getting used to it. Like everybody's different. Like you're not going to have the same exact issue as I'm having, but you just got to learn. Like I think that's what form shooting does. Like you just learn your mechanics and what works for you. And when you're in tune with that, then you know when it's off. Like sometimes before you shoot, you be like, oh, that's definitely off. But then you make it just out of just repetition. But like you just know when it's not a great shot.
Game 7-9. Now 7-10. But counting sucks right now.
Scoot it directly that way. So I know you said you were a lot of your shooting mechanics. You kind of, you know, manifested yourself in some way. Was there? Did you have anybody, that was helping you learn how to shoot in high school?
I mean, I feel like people always give you advice of like, elbow tucked in and this and that, like, wrists go whatever, but it's like my wrist can't do that. Like my wrist can't, like my elbow and wrist can't, like I'm always going to have a flailed out elbow, technically, because my body just can't, like this is my elbow straight, this is how my shooting hand is. And that would
Looks
means
fine to me.
that means the ball's on the side of my hand. Like I don't feel comfortable. I feel like this is more comfortable, a slight bend. So like, people always told me to tuck in my elbow, and it's just like I don't think my wrist likes that. So yeah, that was like not
So no.
no. So it was just, I guess instead of just saying, tucking your elbow, just tell me, I guess I would have been more receptive to telling me how it's supposed to feel. Like, as you're going up, like as I'm shooting, like everything straight. But before it gets there, it doesn't look straight. So it's like, I think it's just more about how it finishes rather than how it begins, because not everybody's body's the same. So I guess that was a little bit my stubbornness. Is just like I didn't understand why my elbow had to be tucked in, so I didn't really listen. So yeah, I mean, but it's also, it was just hard for me to understand because you know that was it. Yeah, I think I had some people here and there telling me, but
I
then
feel like you shoot with your shoulder up by your ear.
yeah, that's not, again, that's another thing is like when I
Relax your shoulder.
like I think I used to bring the ball up like it used to be like this. Like the ball used to be so far away, so like in order for me to tuck it in, like I can't, like this don't feel comfortable. So like, slight little bend like that feels a little bit better. That's why it's your shot. It's all what feels comfortable to you.
I'm not
And
judging you.
I know, I'm just letting you know, like
I mean, you're letting them know.
yeah.
So what he's saying is, if he shoots bad in the first game, then we all know why.
Yep. But hey, it's all about your confidence. I'm very confident
Oh
in,
Lord, have mercy.
yeah.
Whoa, who was teaching you to shoot at UNC?
Oh, I mean, Hubert was the coach that he was like the shooting coach and stuff like that. Obviously, you got Roy and all the other coaches telling you, like, they let you know when it's like a good shot versus a bad shot. And, I feel like obviously not everybody shot the same. So I think they were more, I think that once you get to college and, some colleges different than others, but like once you get to college and professional, it's all about, can you put the ball in the rim? What is the most efficient way you put the ball in the rim, and just
Yeah.
keep doing that. But obviously, some people try to change their shots and stuff like that. I think my biggest thing has obviously been just more form shooting, just to get the feel of it, because you can change your shot to however it wants to be, but like if you don't got a feel for it, then so it's just more reps,
Yeah.
honestly. Sometimes you just got to rep it out, but then it's just mastering your mechanics. That's all
Well, and also
I
you
say.
you weren't really a shooter at Carolina.
No,
It
no, it
wasn't
wasn't.
really your position.
Mm-mm. So yeah,
How do you have you been keeping up with the team and the new players and anybody coming in
I mean, I was there this
closely?
summer, so I feel like they're gonna be fine. But obviously excited to see how well they do. I think they have, you know, all the spots are good. They're not. I think last year's was, the physicality is a big man, like a real big man presence or something like that. So, but I think all the issues that they had in the past or whatever, it's been filled. So now it's just it's what they make out of it.
Yeah. I feel like I saw they brought in 2 guys from out of the country.
Yeah,
Is it on? Are they on the team this year?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they got
That's cool.
there.
2 foreign players.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's pretty dope. I mean, it's a new day and age for college basketball, so
Mm.
interesting to see how things like fall out
I know.
because it's like you see things about some teams are not looking for freshmen no more; they're looking for transfer. It's just all this craziness. So, but I think we're starting to be on the right path. You know, I feel confident that UNC was going to do well. So I'm excited,
Me
especially
too.
being out there practicing with them. Yeah, I'm definitely excited. One. 1-2. 2-3. 4. 3-5. 4-6. 4-7. Restart. Come on, Lee.
I'm shooting shots with not looking at the rim. So it's never going to end good. We're having to follow through the rim. If I take my eyes off the rim, it's always short.
Wait, you got to wait until I back pedal.
Okay. Are you going?
When I go right here, yeah, I think you pass. Just 2. It's too early.
Huh?
Too early on the pass. All right. Left, right.
Huh?
Left, right. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Damn.
Forgot the drill already.
Shoot from your right hand to the
Got to
left.
get lower. You're not low enough.
Short.
That's good.
My legs are burning.
Need some Pilates in your life. That's how it should look every time.
Okay. That's it. Obviously, I'm extremely sore from practice, weights, and scrimmages, but I feel like this is where you build that
Endurance.
fourth quarter endurance right here. It's doing stuff when your body's not 100%. So, my biggest thing too is when I get tired is to remember not to be 6'8". Always be low. Don't stand up. So I have a bad habit of just standing up, and that's why sometimes my shots are short. I don't have no arc and all that. So that's what I've been trying to work on, just staying low and just try to be consistent with that. Like you know, it's work, not work.
Well, it is work.
This is preseason, so every day is going to be more exaggerated. Like we got 3 scrimmages this week. We finished one today. It was good. I feel like we got another one tomorrow, and then we got one more Friday. But then after that, we go to Japan, and then yes, training camp. We got a few games out there, and then we're coming back, and same thing. I think we got another scrimmage or two, and then it's game. So we've been on the move, but it's great getting in shape. working, building chemistry. So I think everything's going great.
Everything's going great.
Everything's going great.